out.
I think
Why
it's
you
just
why
attention
am
feeling.
I nudes only fans if you have a
I
wife
think
who
it's attention feeling because one would also argue that break up with your girl right now. I'm telling a dude you know will be all up because guys are just like that. So,
uthole ne ex out yakho
yeah, some people sometimes it's not even about.
awucabangi le out mabhizi nomntana
No one cares. I have a friend that doesn't care.
hayi le ithanda lama out lawo sebenzisa le cherry. There's no other way to explain it because there's no way ukuthi sanibonani dumelang absheni. Hello, welcome to Veritas podcast. My name is Neo, the boy himself. Siphethe i-host mina ngi-co-host mara kuqala mina siphethe i-host ubani i-host awuringe lapho
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Veritas podcast. Second time around.
Yep.
I go by Usia, as always. My dog. So, just to.
Okay, ngazo siyo-distracto yini. What I want to say ukuthi last time the Shy Pilot episode, just to see how everything's gonna go, because that's go famous, guys. We're not used to abantu bamemva ngoba camera babheke thina. Yangithola. Ngoba ngathi yangithola. So okay. Pilot episode went well.
Yeah.
Sibeke ku-YouTube kuphela ne? And then were you impressed with the numbers?
I was for a start,
Yeah.
because it was a start. So yeah, I was very impressed. It's just that obviously we had sound problems.
Yeah,
So because of the wind, because we're shooting a rooftop.
that's true, yeah.
So now we stay.
Stand up swing too much, eh?
The birds.
Decide to get it lead.
This is where Nemo stays.
Yeah, I was yeah, okay, fine, guys. Hlala hii, kwami.
Something of a, cool setting.
Yeah, ngithola.
Chill vibes in the west.
Sure. So manje ke with the views it was 200 and something in 2 weeks, ne?
Yeah, 282 the last time I checked.
Yeah, so you made find social media, I guess.
So now we need
You made this find social media sibone ukuthi yeah, I'm trend that we're just going the way
we're just having
organically be grand. So today petty topic enobu ezo in my opinion abaya yabo
Yeah.
thing ngifundele. So this other day bengibukele i-riding I was watching I think interview of an NBA star yabo.
Okay.
This guy was an NBA star and then bekakhuluma ukuthi when you get out of the hood backdraft ungena kwi-team ungena kwi-league
Yeah.
How does it feel ukuthi ukwazi ukuthengela olady idladla he bought his mama a house, he bought his family another house, and then he said one of his biggest mistakes besides spending money recklessly was getting married. Yeah, he got married and divorced. That's almost every basketball player.
Yeah.
So then mina ngathi athi ngicheck la ma-stats lawo. So I googled and I realized ukuthi bathi according to bronzeinlaw.com, many studies indicate that pro athletes struggle more with divorce than any other professions.
Okay.
Pro athletes.
Okay.
87% of NBA players, basketball
87%.
players, are divorced within the first 5 years.
That's a crazy stat.
Yeah. So, just to add on that, which group had the highest divorce rate? And then go to website about divorce.com. That's black adults have the highest divorce rate and the lowest marriage rate. However, according to research, they also marry at later ages.
Yeah.
32 years for men and 31 years for women. Black women are the only group among other races with a number of divorces higher than the marriage rate.
Wow.
All right. And then I check out in terms of divorces, who starts them mostly between the genders. Then I told her website the Jimenez law firm.
Okay.
It's nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by the wife.
Oh, yes.
Okay. In addition, over 50% of divorced wives never want to remarry, while about 30% of men express the same sentiment. seeing as most divorces are initiated by women, men can cause this statistic to make sure they are being used, they are being mindful of their wife's needs and wants.
Okay.
Yabo? So then I was like, okay, I think medicine ring at ring.
Yeah, it's a very interesting one.
Okay. Siyazi ukuthi when you're a pro athlete, ne, there's things that you get like in terms of social status,
Yeah.
money, success, right? And as long as they come to people who are usually late teens or in their early 20s,
Yeah.
yeah, when you're starting out as a pro athlete.
And I think also just with basketball on its own, obviously a lot of them come from nothing. Like the one that you just said.
Yeah.
He was drafted at a certain age.
Yep.
At his mama house, and that was his proudest moment.
Yeah.
But obviously, his flop was getting married, according to what he's saying.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, but pro athletes, you know, because they just used NBA players as an example, which is 87%. But I understand what you mean. And then, I'm a divorcee, black adults. Like the crazy thing is, as black people, we are dominating among pro athletes, our race.
Yes.
And then we have
So
the
it
highest.
makes sense for stats to be higher if you think about it.
In terms of what?
Because the measurement measures more black people in pro athlete sports.
No, like the pro athletes is the profession
Yes.
that has the highest divorce rate.
Yes.
And then the other one was
In
divorce in general.
Oh.
Across any profession,
Yeah.
it's black adults.
Yeah.
So, no matter I'm a pro athletes.
Yeah.
We still black
So
people.
so black people still get
Yep.
divorced the most.
Yes.
And
And
they
we
take
always
time to-
always get married the latest.
Yeah.
Unless if you're Kumbula when the coach Bafana Wati, it's his first time in his career a coach team. Player Angashatang.
Yeah. I think also, dog, in South, it's just,
Mindset here too is
yeah, it's just a lot because I remember having a conversation with you the other time and you were talking about, would you allow your wife or partner in general to be on social media if they're married?
you know, Biggie is that.
And the
Biggie is
thing
that.
for me is- and the thing for me is, why not? Because social media is not just about women trying to find other men out of their marriages. It's also about entertainment. It's social media.
Okay. The other stat that we read, which is 70% of divorces are initiated by women,
Yeah.
and then 50% of them want to remarry,
Yeah.
but only 30% of men want to remarry. Ne?
Yeah.
Fine. Now, the topic here, and it's just stats.
Yeah.
The topic was why I want to shadile on social media. And then I don't think umuntu oshadile kumele abe on social media.
But why are you saying that? Why are you basing that on?
When we look at social media as a whole, ne, it has this angazi prowess or aura ukuthi it's for meeting new people and new experiences, right?
Yeah.
And so why would you want to go through that without having your partner go through the same thing? Because if in terms of marriage, you guys are supposed to be one. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
okay, I mean, anyway, so if you are one, again, why are you being exposed to things that your wife or your husband is not being exposed to?
Yeah.
Because if when it's a lot online, ubona uSindi Makhathini or uSayen Pushi or ubani bani, then ubona icherry yakho
Yeah.
or ubona umfazi wakho because you're
Yeah.
married. There's a certain feeling of, I'm assuming because I was, and no disrespect to uSindi Makhathini naboSayen Pushi. I'm just making an example. Ukuthi if I'm a married guy, bese ngiloga ini ngibabone la, then ngibheke icherry yami. Angazi if icherry yami will always give me that feeling that I get mangibona labo bantu labo.
But then again, would you then allow your wife or girlfriend to be a socialist like they are in order for you to get the same feeling you do from them?
That's even worse. Ungashada umuntu ama-followers or me personally, me. I don't know what everybody else. If umuntu has over 10K followers, I don't think I'd marry them. Because we're in a time where your profile says a lot about the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
ne?
Yeah.
In terms of what kind of person you are, what do you like. So the number of followers in correlation to what you post matters,
Yeah.
right?
It also just proves availability.
So manje, if umfazi wami uthi ngishade ke, let's say we're married, okay, fine, we're married, and then umfazi wami has 600k followers, and uhlala posta nama swimsuits and
Yes, that's another one. That's another one. I think I've always kind of had a problem with that, but I've learned not to.
Okay, fine. Tole umphendule this.
Yeah.
Why uba ne social media if ushadile? Why do you have social media if you are married? What are you doing on social media?
Bro, it can be a lot of things. Some people work via social media. Also, remember, it's dependent on who you get married to. Some people just
Who works with social media and has a successful marriage?
I can't prove that now. I don't know. Because they all end up fumbling the marriage.
Why? I think there's nobody. I mean, from what I'm looking at.
Wanted. I think a lot of people urge the feeling of always being wanted. And obviously, these girls being on social media, for them, it's like, I'm getting all these likes from all these men. Therefore, it's attention, and I'm giving them what they want to see. Hence, posting with jumpsuits, some even naked.
Okay, and then we have to also understand. Okay, fine.
And also, social media pays these women these days.
Yeah, but you have to be married, dog. If you are married, these things are supposed to be coming from your spouse.
Yes.
Right? So why ufuni attention from me now? Ungangazi online, like commenter. If your husband Okipilobola is in your house or vice versa, same when I'm out. Why ufuna ama nudes OnlyFans if you have a wife?
I think it's a tension feeling, because one would also argue that husbands also do the same, because they are the ones that also go on social media and like these girls' pictures.
Yeah, so why again? Why are you doing that?
It's maybe to quench their thirst, but only with the eyes. You know, because you don't have to go that far.
Okay, but so lama stats and what you're saying, you don't think there's a correlation there? Because what I'm saying was, if you're marrying a basketball player,
yeah,
khona fika untanga la, and then now sekuwalker in nabo Michael Jordan, nabo Scottie Pippen, nabo LeBron James, you're in the same room with these people, and you're this guy's wife. Nabo Drake barabazombukela
yeah.
Why do you think the divorce rate is so high? What do you think is going on?
I think it's because they always chill in the same spaces. And if you've watched the shows before, normally these basketball wives bounce from basketball player to a basketball player. And the reason for that is because if you always find yourself in the same circumference with the same people all the time, you end up knowing them more. And then that's where these flirtings start hitting. Because it's like taking your girlfriend to the same spot all the time.
Yeah.
The same people all the time. She'll end up being known by these guys. And then next thing you know, someone is out there trying to hit on her, even though she's married, and it's known. This one is married to this guy. But because guys are like that, guys will do that regardless. I mean, guys hit on your girl a second after you break up with her, regardless of who you are. They do that, and it doesn't matter whether you know them, whether they're friends or not. But break up with your girl right now, I'm telling you, a dude you know will be all up in your DMs, because guys are just like that. So imagine having all that money as a basketball player yourself, seeing this beautiful hand with Larry, and I'm thinking, damn, bro.
Mina ngazi ngajona ex yempinchami or outing as okay, for me personally it's never happened.
But it does happen. You're not saying it doesn't. It happens a lot. Because people look at what you have and they think, that's actually, I would like to be there myself.
Uchole ex out yakho.
Yeah. Some people, sometimes it's not even about.
Awucabangi out my business none of that.
No one cares. I have a friend that doesn't care about this.
Aye, le ithanda lama out lawo le. Sebenzisa le cherry. There's no other way to explain it, because there's no way with see. When you look, for me, another thing, Mafet, your homie's girl is not your homie.
True.
But then, mina mkhumbuli mfana ukuthi ngizobona i-ex empinchami, then ngizothi hey type le. Nah, every time ngibona impinchami boss.
Yeah, some people are messed up to a point where bayakhala.
No, ukhalela wena.
What do you mean?
Yes. Exactly
The
that.
guy. You crazy. What do you mean, bro?
It's just ukuthi umntana abantu seka hey no offense sorry of it mara untanga sekasebenzisa umntana as a bridge mara bangabhizi nalomntana lo cabanga ngabe untanga
There's no such thing.
I swear to you dog
No way.
why afuna nomntana ngoba seka ex yakho
Because Bonai at the time, so he didn't have a chance to.
bayingaka bochera bakhona ufuna lo and umfuna mase uphumile nawe
Yeah, but that's because you've always chilled with them in the same spot with these guys. You know?
it's not she's not always the only girl there
Yeah, but yours is like, dog. Also, it depends. It's, you know, what you got. You know.
mina ke angijaji mara ngiyazi ukuthi if awuthi uzoyenza kanjalo should le awuthi le vele hele indirect
Dog. Imagine,
Funa mina,
imagine,
dog.
dog. You're busy there. You're thinking about another guy.
I can't imagine because I'm not going to take XMP job and I would never touch XMP job.
And really, you shouldn't.
But what I'm saying is, if you touch the XMP job, bofuna impintsha yakho it's just that much. Impintsha yakho yazi izojangiyela wena ngijwayele. But that's the truth, dog. That's the only logical thing about this. I swear to you. But for me, when I get married, I doubt I'm gonna marry someone who's getting paid from social media.
Me too.
Therefore, there's no need to have it.
Yeah.
There's no need to have it because if I do marry someone who ends up, I need to have access to it as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Transparency will get rid of all these things.
So you want to have a logins and everything. How do you feel actually about that? Like, how do you feel about, say, apart from being married to someone, say like it's a solid relationship,
Yeah.
61,
Yeah.
60, whatever.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like having access to things like her phone, like her personal space?
Yeah, no, I should have every right and she should have every right. And as you know, people should stop this thing, Yoguti. Are you insecure? No, I'm not insecure. Like, there's a reason,
Yeah.
because Lumuntu la next to me.
Yeah.
And if you call it strata, I'm seeing strata, man.
Yeah.
Ma call it strata, ngezi la. So when bazofuna ukugcwala istrata benze lonke lezi zinto lezi bese bathi you mustn't find out and then
Yeah.
it's like no when uba insecure myeke
Yeah.
ifoni yakhe
Yeah. No, I get it.
nah for me now even if it's social media logins whatever is gonna remove any sort
So
of
big on transparency. Who to born? Like, so basically log in and stuff.
yeah nami ngimnika wami
Oh, okay.
there's guys out there dog bazonika i-cherry bank card
Yeah. What was social?
mara ngeke angene efonini yakhe
Of course.
what the okay why what is that
Because there's a lot of you there. That's the only reason. Dog. Another thing that I've noticed with guys with a lot of money, they don't care.
no I get that sure mara like
Do not care. Whether the only thing they have going for themselves is their bank balance. That's it. That guy will wreck your house. That's in jail. It never happened. I mean, remember that guy allegedly what he did to Sodi when he slept with Proverb's wife at the time, and they divorced because of that. It's stuff like that. The prior has a lot of money. Now I think now he's being called by the Hawks or something, and they're taking everything.
yeah like he's under investigation but then okay fine
And then a girl.
if
And then he was also married allegedly or apparently. And then Mihlale Wange, regardless of him being married. Why is she there? Smaller.
what I'm saying Gucci I don't know anything about Proverb's wife we don't know her personality sikhuluma ngayo but in that predicament ke
Yeah.
if it's social media bengekho
Yeah. Then I would have curbed the things a bit. Because social media actually, I'm sure none of our stats now are dated as to when the percentages went higher. Because I think when social media was not there, it was not easy to cheat, if you think about it.
which is why
Yeah. Because now.
if in Shatile you shouldn't be there
Yeah. But
and it's even worse now sezibhaya lezi zinto dog
yeah, there's a lot. There's even dating sites. You might even find your girlfriend in one.
there's probably dating sites for married people no?
I'm sure. Imagine. And don't you think it would make money if you would open something like that?
a dating site for married
A
people
dating site for divorcees where they meet, and what they talk about is how they failed in their previous marriage and forthcome the reasons as to why. So maybe as a husband, you would say, yeah, the reason why my marriage failed was because I was for the streets, or it was a financial issue. And then the wife
Ngeke kwenze imali lapha.
would make a lot of
Ngeke kwenze
I'm
imali.
telling you, it's a
Because no one likes to be proud of kuba failure ukuthi yazi ngizamile ukushada ngahluleka sengikule
But at the end of the
website.
day, don't you think these people, the first time they meet, when they go on a date, those are the things they talk about? The first question will be,
There's
why did you
people
meet
out
this
there. There's people out there who are raising kids that are not theirs.
Yeah.
There's people out there who are dating people they don't even know but they have kids. Dala mama dating that. Nothing was said. God, if me I'm ashamed ukuthi I'm divorced. Ngitshela abantu ngibhale kwi-page lami.
No, Pilar, that's the site only for divorcees. When
No
it's
one's
a-
gonna join it. That's what I'm saying. Ngeke kwenze
Nah,
into
they
bro.
will, dog. Trust
Nah,
me.
ngeke,
I'm
dog.
telling you, they will. And they'll share experiences, and that second, third marriage might even work. Think about it.
Aye.
That might even work.
Because now it sounds like abantu abadivorced are only attracted to abantu abadivorced.
No, not even like
Umuntu abadivorced uyaphi?
yeah.
Yeah, Instagram le. Uzocompete nathi back to
Yeah. But that's
as if nothing happened, as if azange abe return
But that's
soldier.
for every relationship. Have you seen how your exes look after you break up with them? Chief, they do those things you told them not to do when you were still together. They want to have short skirts and what. When you're together, you tell her, babe, this is inappropriate. Don't wear this. Break up. You'll see. You know why? It's ingrained in people's minds that the minute we break up,
Yeah.
I want to show you that I can be better even without you. So the first thing you do, the first notch, is to look pretty, so that you see what you're missing.
I get that.
Yeah,
Zonke lezi zinto is rotating around social media because where would I look if I was next to me?
of course.
This is why I'm saying ukuthi le nto leya dog, when you get married you must mitigate or destroy anything that is gonna bring distraction and cause problems in your marriage.
Yeah,
So if you're accountant or shadow doctor, there's really no need for social media. Let's be honest. If you sebenza ku corporate, corporate, clearly it's just for entertainment.
yeah.
So I no niyeke.
I think also, for me, it's not about social media on its own. It's about morals and values that you uphold as an individual.
That's fine, but you have to understand ukuthi when we're talking about social media, khona influence enye eza kuwe mfana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if social media is bringing income, right?
That's what I wanted to hear. Because sometimes social media does bring in income.
That's fine. But that's why I asked Uguti, which successful marriage have you seen from umuntu or socialite?
Successful marriage.
Yes.
It's, Dr. What's his name again?
The fact that Umazi is not a successful socialite.
Musa. Yeah.
Proverbs 6 like
Proverbs ex-wife, girlfriend, wife.
She's a successful marriage. She has a successful marriage.
With Dr. Musa, yes.
That's not. He wasn't a wife to Proverb.
No, but he's married to Musa now. And they're both on social media and they're very happy.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. The only way you can have social media is if you do that.
Yes, you also need to.
Bayingakho yenza so ayenza ngodoctor every day post out lecture ukhomela kule lecture kuphela
No, phela yena he's.
sekusho ukuthi afollow yena kuphela. No, but that's
Yeah.
that's it, dog. I've never seen him comment on any other thing except that.
Yeah.
I've never seen him post
One
any.
is in deep, is in love, and that's what marriage should be. In fact,
But I'm
marriage
saying
is
to you,
marriage
if you want that,
relationships
or if you get rid of social media, dog, you can get there. And some people are not like Dr. Mus. He's a doctor, for goodness sakes. As medicine, dog. Shibangele Spani, awucabanga anything else. More Puma uzocabanga umchero wakho. So obviously that can happen. You can be focused like that.
Yeah. No, I
Yabo.
get you.
Who else? Because if ngathi let's name return soldiers, ngasiqeda. Ngitshela Dr. Musa one. Who else? Who else? I know Dr. Musa, Lisa Lori, those guys, Shem. Salute to those guys. I wish I was them.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you'll get
no.
there. You'll get there. Just take it easy on the social media. Yeah, well. You'll get there. Trust.
Okay, fair. I know if I think of Brendan Praise, Nompumile Dwaba, they're also like that.
Yeah.
Who else?
And the Brendan, I think, was snatched right after Idols.
No, they were already. Oh yeah. I thought they were still
He was
dating.
the most wanted man in SA at the time.
I thought they were dating already, but okay, yeah,
No,
okay.
But yeah,
Hey, but yeah, Dr. Musa must know Guti. There's a lot riding on that man. I hope it works. Yeah. No, it's working.
It will, because if it doesn't,
Okay, in closing, I was violated, dog. I was violated. In closing, yeah.
In closing, what I'll say personally is date someone you trust, date someone who you can be transparent with. There's always going to be things that try to break the relationship, whether social media or what. Sometimes these people go to the mall and these guys hit on them, so it doesn't really matter where. The only thing that you need from a woman or a guy that you date is someone that is telling herself that, or himself, that I am only going to stick to this one person. And Dr. Musa is a good example. Look, we don't know him personally, but from what we see, we are all able to, you know what, if there's anything that defines happiness, it's that.
Yeah. Okay. No, I agree, Mfana. Nami, I would love to be like that, dog. But I think it's a lot of work. That's why I'd rather not have social media, dog. But I guess I'm afraid.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Episode number. You want,
This is actually one, because the other time we were just
Episode
so
one.
it's very dope. So,
Okay, fade.
So yeah, so we'll have more for you guys. Just stay tuned. Obviously, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah,
so that this
yeah.
channel can grow, because we're trying to grow it as
Yeah,
as hard as we can.
of
So
course.
and then,
Siyabonga bafethu.
thank you very much. Veritas, the truth.
Peace.